Okay, Reddit, I need to know if I'm the jerk here. My best friend of a decade, Jake, asked me to be his best man, which was a huge deal. But then he threw this epic bachelor party, a weekend yacht trip with strippers, poker, and a private chef, and didn't invite me. Not a word. I found out through Instagram stories while I was eating instant ramen in my tiny apartment. When I confronted him, he laughed it off, saying I'm too uptight for that vibe and I'd cramp his style. Now he's pissed because I told him I'm not standing up there in a tux after that. He called me petty, and half our friend group agrees. Am I the asshole for bailing on being his best man? I'm a 29-year-old graphic designer, and my life's not exactly glamorous. I live in a cramped studio in Seattle where the rent's so high I'm basically married to my side hustle designing NFT avatars. Jake's been my ride or die since college. We bonded over late-night Skyrim sessions, bad pizza, and quoting The Office like it's a personality trait. He's the kind of guy who'd show up at your door with a six-pack after a breakup, but he's also got this ego the size of a small planet. He's a real estate agent now, always flexing his new Rolex or his leased BMW on socials. His fiancée, Mia, is sweet but totally wrapped around his finger. The setting for this drama is Jake's wedding prep, which has taken over our friend group's Discord server like a virus. We've got channels for #weddingvibes, #tuxfittings, and even #Mia moodboards. I'm not big on weddings, but I was stoked when Jake asked me to be best man over beers at our favorite dive bar. He slapped my back, called me his brother, and I felt like I'd won an Oscar. I started planning his bachelor party in my head, maybe a low-key camping trip or a brewery crawl, something us. But then radio silence. No group chat, no Google Doc, nothing. Our friend group's tight, but it's a mix. There's Corey, a gym bro who communicates in protein shake recipes, Lena, a barista with a side gig selling crystal jewelry, and Sam, who's always between jobs but somehow has the best weed. They're all in on the wedding hype, and I didn't want to be the guy raining on the parade. But the bachelor party snub hit me like a truck. It all went down 3 weeks ago. I'm scrolling Instagram, procrastinating a client deadline, when I see Corey's story, him shirtless on a yacht, holding a champagne flute with Jake grinning in the background as some dude in a captain's hat deals poker. The caption's just #Jake's last ride fire. I swipe through more stories. Lena's there, dancing with some random girls in sparkly bikinis, and Sam's passed out on a deck chair with a cigar in his mouth. Everyone's tagged except me. I check the group chat, thinking maybe I missed an invite. Nada. I even search my texts for yacht like an idiot. I call Jake, trying to keep it chill. Yo, what's with the yacht party? I didn't know we were doing that. He laughs, that loud, fake laugh he does when he's nervous. Oh man, it was a last-minute thing. Mia's cousin hooked us up with his boss's boat. You wouldn't have liked it, dude. Too wild for you. I'm stunned. Too wild? Jake, we used to sneak into frat parties and steal their kegs. What's that mean? He doubles down. You're, like, Mr. Responsible now. You'd probably lecture us about life jackets or some shit. I'm gripping my phone so hard I think it'll crack. So you just didn't invite me? I'm your best man. He sighs like I'm the one being dramatic. It's not a big deal. Don't make it weird. I sit there, staring at my sad ramen, feeling like I've been punched. This isn't just about a party, it's him saying I don't fit in his new, flashy life. I text him the next day, I'm out as best man. I can't stand up for you when you don't even want me around. He calls me immediately livid. You're bailing over a stupid party? That's so petty, dude. Grow up. I try to explain it's about respect, but he cuts me off. You're making my wedding about you. Classic. Then he hangs up. The fallout's been brutal. Jake told everyone I'm throwing a tantrum and now the Discord's a minefield. Corey DM'd me saying I'm overreacting and should just be a bro. Lena's on my side, sort of. She sent me a crystal emoji and a voice note saying Jake's being low vibe, but she's still going to the wedding. Sam just keeps posting memes about drama queens in the group chat, and I'm pretty sure they're aimed at me. Mia texted me begging me to reconsider because Jake's stressed, but I can't shake the feeling she knew about the party snub and didn't say anything. I'm second-guessing myself now. I didn't want to ruin Jake's wedding, but I feel like he ruined our friendship first. I keep replaying our fight, wondering if I should have just let it go. But every time I picture myself in that tux, smiling for photos while he acts like I'm some boring sidekick, I get mad all over again. I've been avoiding our usual bar, muted the Discord, and even started playing Skyrim solo to cope. It's pathetic. The wedding's in 2 weeks and Jake's already picked Corey as the new best man. I heard through Lena that he's telling people I flaked because I'm jealous of his success. That stings, especially since I've always had his back, even when he was broke and crashing on my couch. I'm not sure if I should show up as a guest or just cut contact and move on. Reddit, I'm torn. Part of me feels like I'm standing up for myself, but another part wonders if I'm blowing this out of proportion. Jake's acting like I'm the bad guy, and half our friends are buying it. I just wanted to be treated like I matter, you know? Was I wrong to ditch being best man over this? AITA? Alright Reddit, I need your take. My friend Sarah's been venting to me nonstop for years, bad dates, her soul-sucking job, her landlord, you name it. I've always been her sounding board, but it's like she's stuck in a loop and it's draining. A few weeks ago, I stopped replying to her texts because I just couldn't handle another 2 a.m. rant about her coworkers' loud chewing. Now she's blowing up my phone, saying I'm a fake friend who never cared. Our mutuals are giving me side-eye and I'm wondering if I'm the jerk for pulling back. I didn't mean to hurt her, but I'm at my limit. AITA for going radio silent? I'm 26, a part-time barista and freelance illustrator, scraping by in Portland. My life's not perfect, my apartment smells like damp socks, and I'm dodging student loans like Neo in the Matrix, but I try to keep a grip. Sarah and I met in art school, bonding over our mutual hatred of pretentious professors and our love for niche indie bands. She's got this infectious laugh and a knack for finding the best thrift store deals, but she's also the human equivalent of a Reddit vent thread. Every text is a novel about her latest crisis, complete with sobbing emojis and I can't even gifs. Our friendship lives in this weird corner of the internet, a mix of WhatsApp, TikTok DMs, and a private Twitter group we call the Doomscroll Society. It's us, plus our friends Nate, a DJ who's allergic to commitment, and Priya, a nurse who knits tiny hats for her cats. We share memes, hot takes, and life updates, but Sarah's posts are always a wall of text about her struggles. Like, her barista job's the worst, her Tinder dates are creeps, her neighbor's dog barks at 3 a.m. I get it, life's rough, but she never takes advice. I've suggested therapy, job apps, even noise-canceling headphones, and she just replies, ugh, you don't get it. The setting's this chaotic digital space where we're all connected 24/7. My phone's buzzing constantly, Sarah's texts, Priya's cat pics, Nate's SoundCloud links. I mute notifications sometimes just to draw without losing my mind. Sarah's rants used to feel like a friend needing me, but now they're like a podcast I didn't subscribe to. I've got my own stuff, clients ghosting me, my mom's health scare, but Sarah never asks how I'm doing. It's a 1A street and I'm tired of being her emotional dump. The breaking point hit last month. I'd had a brutal week. A client stiffed me on a $300 invoice and my coffee machine died mid-shift, so I was running on fumes. At 1:47 a.m., Sarah sends me a 12-text essay about how her coworker Karen chews like a lawnmower and it's literally ruining her life. I'm half asleep, staring at my cracked phone screen, and I just don't respond. Usually, I'd send a "that sucks, maybe talk to HR," or a sad cat meme to keep it light. This time, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and crash. The next day, she's texting again, her landlord raised her rent, and she's spiraling. I read it, feel a pang of guilt, but I don't reply. I tell myself I'll answer later, but later turns into days. She keeps texting, a flat tire, a bad haircut, a guy who unmatched her on Hinge after one date. Each message feels like a brick on my chest. By day 5, I mute her chat. I'm not trying to be cruel, I just need a break. 2 weeks later, she notices. I get a WhatsApp voice note, her voice shaky and sharp. Wow, so you just disappear when I need you? I thought you were my friend, but I guess you don't care about my mental health. Then a text, you're just like everyone else. I'm floored. I want to fire back that I've been her unpaid therapist for years, but I don't. Instead, I type, I'm sorry, I've been overwhelmed, and hit send. She replies, that's a cop-out. You didn't even try. Now she's subtweeting me in the Doomscroll Society, posting cryptic stuff like, real friends show up when it's hard. The fallout's messy. Priya DMs me asking why I'm icing Sarah out. I try explaining that I'm burned out, but she says Sarah's really struggling and I should be there for her. Nate's neutral, just sends a shrug emoji and a link to his latest mix. The Twitter group's tense, Sarah's posting sad song lyrics, and I'm dodging it like a coward. I feel like the bad guy in a rom-com, but I'm also pissed. Why is it my job to fix her life? I check her TikTok and she's made a video lip-syncing to some fake friends sound with text overlay when you realize who's really got your back. It's got 200 likes and I'm paranoid it's about me. I'm spiraling a bit myself. I miss the old Sarah, the one who'd drag me to karaoke and belt out Paramore like nobody's watching. But I can't keep being her emotional landfill. I tried texting her yesterday, I care about you, but I can't handle the constant venting. Can we talk about it? She left me on read. Now I'm wondering if I should have just kept replying to her texts, even if it was killing me. Maybe I'm selfish for wanting boundaries. The Doomcroll society's quieter now, like everyone's waiting for me to make a move. I'm tempted to leave the group, but that feels like burning a bridge. I keep refreshing our old WhatsApp chats, rereading the times we'd laugh about dumb stuff like Priya's cat hats or Nate's awful Tinder bios. I want that back, but I don't know how to get there without drowning in Sarah's chaos. Reddit, I'm stuck. I feel like a jerk for ghosting Sarah, but I was at my breaking point. She's acting like I betrayed her and our friends are split. I want to support her, but not at the cost of my own sanity. Was I wrong to stop texting her? Should I keep trying to fix this, or is it okay to let go? AITA? Reddit, I'm in a mess and need your verdict. My buddy Leo's been dating this new girl, Vanessa, for 3 months, and she's straight up rude to our friend group, snarky comments, eye rolls, the works. I finally called it out at our weekly trivia night, telling Leo she treats us like we're beneath her. He blew up, saying I'm just jealous because I'm single and can't handle him being happy. Now he's barely talking to me and our friends are split on whether I crossed a line. I was trying to be honest, but maybe I came off like a hater. AITA for saying his girlfriend's a jerk to us? I'm 27, a sound engineer working gigs at music venues around Austin. My life's a mix of late nights, cheap tacos, and dodging parking tickets. Leo and I go way back, high school band geeks who bonded over our terrible trombone skills and obsession with Radiohead. He's a chill dude, a graphic designer with a man bun and a habit of quoting Tarantino movies mid-conversation. Our friend group's small but tight. There's Maya, a tattoo artist who collects vintage vinyl, and Jared, a bartender who's always got a new conspiracy theory. We hang out at this dive bar, the Rusty Anchor, for trivia nights every Thursday where the beer's cheap and the vibe's like a sweaty hug. The setting's this gritty, neon-lit bar, all sticky tables and jukebox tunes. Our trivia team, Quiz Me Like You Mean It, is legendary, well, at least to the bartender. We've got a group chat on Signal called Trivia Trash Talk where we roast each other's wrong answers and share gifs of Dwight Schrute. Leo started bringing Vanessa to trivia a month into their relationship and it's been tense. She's 25, a yoga influencer with perfect eyebrows and a vibe like she's auditioning for Mean Girls. At first, I thought she was just shy, but then the digs started piling up. Here's how it went down. Vanessa's been low-key nasty since day one. She'll cut Maya off mid-story with a wow, that's a choice, or scoff at Jared's theories like he's a flat-earther. Last month, I brought my vintage Walkman to show the group, kind of a flex, I admit, and she laughed, saying, "What is this, a museum exhibit?" Leo just chuckled like it was cute. In the group chat, she'll leave our messages on read but post thirst traps on her Insta story with captions like, "Surrounded by basics." Maya and Jared started venting to me privately, saying she makes them feel small, but they didn't want to rock the boat with Leo. 2 weeks ago, trivia night was peak Vanessa. We're battling for first place and Maya suggests The Breakfast Club for a movie question. Vanessa rolls her eyes and says, "God, Maya, do you only watch boomer movies?" Maya freezes and I see her grip her beer tighter. Then Vanessa turns to me, smirking, "You're quiet tonight. No nerdy gadgets to show off." I bite my tongue, but I'm fuming. Leo's just sipping his IPA, oblivious. After we lose, thanks to Vanessa insisting Harry Styles was a 90s pop star, I pull Leo aside by the jukebox. "Yo, can we talk?" I say, keeping my voice low. Vanessa's kind of a bully to us. The snarky comments, the shade, it's a lot. Leo's face hardens. "What are you talking about?" "She's just joking." I push back, trying to stay calm. Joking's fine, but she's making Maya and Jared feel like crap. And dude, she roasted my Walkman like I'm some loser. He crosses his arms. "Maybe you're taking it too personally. She's got a strong personality." I'm stunned. Strong personality? "She's rude, Leo. We're your friends and she treats us like we're in her way." That's when he snaps. "You know what? You're just jealous. You've been single forever and now you're mad I've got someone who makes me happy." I'm floored. "Jealous? I'm trying to look out for you." He shakes his head. "Maybe worry about your own life instead." The aftermath's been rough. Leo's been dodging trivia nights and the group chat's gone quiet. Maya texted me saying she's glad I spoke up but wishes I'd looped her in first. She's worried Leo thinks she put me up to it. Jared's staying neutral, just sending me a yikes emoji and a link to a podcast about toxic relationships. I saw Vanessa's latest story, a selfie with Leo, captioned "Real ones only," and yeah, it felt like a jab. I'm starting to wonder if I should have kept my mouth shut or at least talked to Leo privately instead of at the bar. I'm torn up about it. Leo's been my bro through breakups, job losses, even the time I got food poisoning at South by Southwest. But watching him defend Vanessa's mean girl routine makes me question if he's changed. I tried texting him, "Hey, I didn't mean to come at you. Can we talk?" He replied, "I need space. You made it weird." Now I'm replaying the fight, wondering if I sounded like a whiny ex instead of a concerned friend. Maybe I am jealous, not of Vanessa, but of how Leo's all in with her like we don't matter anymore. The rusty anchor feels empty without our full squad. I showed up to trivia last week, just me, Maya, and Jared, and we bombed without Leo's random history facts. The bartender asked where the loud one was, and I just shrugged. I keep checking Signal, hoping Leo'll post a dumb meme to break the ice, but it's crickets. Reddit, I'm lost here. I wanted to be real with Leo about how Vanessa's treating us, but now I'm the bad guy, and he thinks I'm just bitter. Maybe I should have let it slide or approached it differently. Our friends are stuck in the middle, and I hate that I've messed up our vibe. Was I wrong to call out his girlfriend's behavior? AITA? Reddit, I need you to weigh in. My friend Dylan wrecked his car last month, his fault, texting while driving, and now he's been begging to borrow mine for just a quick ride to a job interview. I said no flat out because I'm not risking my beat-up but reliable Corolla. He got mad, saying I'm acting like he's a reckless idiot and that I don't trust him. Now he's telling our friends I'm being a bad bro, and a couple agree. I feel bad he's stuck, but I'm not budging. Am I the asshole for refusing to lend him my car? I'm 24, a delivery driver for a local pizzeria in Tucson, Arizona. My life's a grind, slinging pizzas, dodging cacti on my bike when I'm off duty, and saving up for a better sound system for my car. That Corolla's my lifeline. It's a 2012 with 140,000 miles, a wonky AC, and a dent from when I backed into a dumpster, but it gets me to work. Dylan's been my homie since we were kids sneaking into skate parks after dark. He's a goofball with a heart of gold, always blasting Lil Wayne and wearing those loud Hawaiian shirts. But he's also got a knack for bad decisions, like spending his last $50 on scratch-offs instead of gas. Our crew hangs out in this weird, half-abandoned strip mall near our apartments. It's got a vape shop, a laundromat, and the sketchy arcade called Neon Blitz where we play claw machines and trash talk over slushies. Our group chat on Telegram, Desert Rat Pack, is nonstop, Dylan's memes, my playlists, and our friends Rosa, a dog groomer who's always covered in fur, and Amir, a cashier who's obsessed with crypto. Dylan's been leaning on us since his crash, bumming rides or taking the bus, which he hates. I get it, Tucson's public transit is brutal, especially in 100-degree heat. The car thing's been a sore spot. Dylan's uninsured now, couldn't afford it after the wreck, and he's still waiting on a settlement from the other driver. He's been crashing on Rosa's couch, applying for jobs, but without a car, he's stuck. I've given him rides a couple times, but my schedule's tight and I'm not Uber. It all blew up last week. I'm chilling at Neon Blitz, failing at the claw machine, when Dylan rolls in, all sweaty from the bus. He's got this desperate vibe, says he landed an interview for a warehouse job, but it's across town and the bus won't get him there in time. Bro, can I borrow your car? Just for a couple hours, I swear. I freeze, clutching my slushie. Nah man, I can't. It's my only ride. He pushes. Come on, I'm good for it. I'll be careful. I'm blunt, Dylan, you totaled your Civic texting. I'm not risking it. His face drops. So you don't trust me? That's cold, dude. I try to soften it. It's not personal, I just can't afford to lose my car. He snaps, you're acting like I'm some screw-up. I thought we were boys. I hold my ground, but it stings. He storms out, kicking a trash can on his way. Later, I see he's posted in the group chat, a gif of a guy flipping a table with "when your friend leaves you stranded" face with steam from nose. Rosa chimes in, texting me privately, he's stressed, but you're not wrong to say no. Amir, though, says I'm being harsh, that Dylan's trying to get his life together and I'm not helping. I'm pissed, why is it my job to fix his mess? The fallout's awkward. Dylan's barely talking to me, just sends one-word replies in the chat. Rosa says he missed the interview because he couldn't get a ride and now he's moping harder. I feel like crap, but I checked my insurance policy and if Dylan crashes, I'm screwed, my coverage won't handle an uninsured driver. I offered to drive him to his next interview, but he brushed me off, saying, forget it, I'll figure it out. Amir keeps dropping hints in the chat, like, real friends step up, and it's getting under my skin. I'm replaying it all, wondering if I should have just let him take the car. I mean, he's my boy, and he's in a rough spot. But every time I think about my Corolla getting T-boned, I panic. I worked doubles all summer to afford new tires, and I'm still paying off a speeding ticket from last year. I can't afford to be nice if it means losing my wheels. Neon Blitz isn't the same now. Dylan's been skipping our arcade nights and the vibe's off without his dumb jokes. I tried texting him yesterday. Yo, I'm sorry you're stuck, but I can't risk my car. Wanna grab slushies and talk? He left me on read. Rosa says he's embarrassed but too stubborn to admit it. I keep scrolling through our old Telegram chats, laughing at his ridiculous memes, and it hits me how much I miss him. But I don't know how to fix this without handing over my keys. Reddit, I'm torn. I want to support Dylan, but not at the cost of my car, especially after he proved he's not careful. He's acting like I betrayed him, and some of our friends think I'm being selfish. Maybe I could have handled it better, but I don't think I'm wrong to protect my stuff. Was I the jerk for saying no and implying he's not trustworthy? AITA? Reddit, I need you to settle this. At our weekly D&D session, our mutual friend Todd got in my face over a game ruling, and I clapped back with a harsh comment about his constant whining. He's been sulking ever since, demanding an apology. I refused because he kicked things off with his attitude, and I'm not groveling for speaking my mind. Now my best friend, Ellie, says I'm too stubborn and should just say sorry to keep the peace. Half our group's annoyed with me, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm digging my heels in too hard. AITA for standing my ground? I'm 30, a freelance coder who spends most of my days debugging software and my nights rolling dice in a cramped game shop called Dragon's Denver. It's this hole-in-the-wall spot in Denver with flickering fluorescent lights, shelves of warped rulebooks, and a faint smell of energy drinks and regret. Our D&D group's been meeting there every Saturday for 2 years, and it's my escape from staring at error codes. Ellie's my best friend since high school, a kindergarten teacher with a pixie cut and a habit of doodling her bard character on napkins. Todd's the wild card, loud, bearded, works at a craft brewery, and always brings his own dice in a velvet bag like he's Gandalf. Then there's Priya, a quiet accountant who plays a chaotic rogue, and Marcus, a gym rat who's weirdly good at role-playing elves. Our campaign's intense, set in a homebrew world with vampire pirates and cursed forests. We're all in too deep, with backstories longer than a Tolkien novel. The group's got its quirks. Ellie hums the Critical Role theme under her breath, Todd chugs Monster like it's water, and Marcus always forgets his character sheet. We've got a Discord server, Den of Dice, where we post session recaps and memes about Nat ones. It's usually a blast, but Todd's been grading lately, arguing over rules, hogging the spotlight, and acting like he's the main character. The fight went down last Saturday. We're mid-session, battling a horde of ghouls, and Todd's paladin keeps trying to pull off these wild stunts, like leaping onto a chandelier to smite enemies. I'm the DM, so I'm juggling everyone's turns while keeping the story moving. Todd argues my ruling on his attack roll, saying I'm nerfing his character because I enforced a disadvantage penalty. He's loud, slamming his dice down, and it's derailing the vibe. Priya's fidgeting. Ellie's giving me a calm him down look, and I'm over it. Todd, chill, I say, trying to keep it light. You can't just rewrite the rules because you want to be a superhero. He snaps back. Maybe if you weren't so rigid, we'd actually have fun. That pisses me off. I've spent hours prepping this campaign, sketching maps, and even bought a $40 ghoul miniature for this fight. So I fire back. If you stopped whining every session, maybe we'd get through a fight without a tantrum. The table goes silent. Todd's face turns red, and he mutters, "Screw you, man." We finish the session, but it's awkward, like we're all tiptoeing around a landmine. After, Todd corners me by the shop's vending machine. "You gonna apologize for that low blow?" he says, arms crossed. I'm still heated. "You started it, dude. You've been a rules lawyer pain all month." He storms off, texting the Discord later. "Not cool, bro. I deserve better than being called a winner." Ellie pulls me aside the next day at a coffee shop, sipping her latte. "Look, Todd was out of line, but you went for the jugular. Just say sorry and move on." I push back. "Why?" He's been dragging the group down. "I'm not eating crow for that." She sighs, twirling her straw. "You're so stubborn. It's D&D, not a blood feud." The group's a mess now. Todd skipped the last session, claiming he's busy, but he's been posting passive-aggressive stuff on Discord, like a meme of a DM as a dictator. Priya's staying neutral, just reacting with thumbs-up emojis. But Marcus texted me, saying I went too hard and should apologize to save the campaign. Ellie's frustrated, saying I'm letting pride tank our group's vibe. Even the shop owner, Dave, noticed the tension and asked if we're still good for our usual table. I'm second-guessing myself. I didn't mean to nuke the group, but Todd's been a headache, and I feel like apologizing would be admitting I'm the bad guy. I keep replaying the fight, wondering if I could have just shut him down without the personal jab. My code's been buggy all week because I'm distracted, and I canceled our next session to cool off. Ellie says I'm overreacting, but I'm mad Todd's making me the villain when he threw the first punch. I tried messaging him, "Hey, can we talk? I don't want this to ruin the group." He replied, "Not until you own your shit." That got my blood boiling again. I love D&D and Dragon's Den's my happy place, but now it feels like a war zone. I'm tempted to boot Todd from the campaign, but Ellie says that'd make things worse. I just want to roll dice and slay monsters, not deal with this drama. Reddit, I'm stuck. I think Todd's blowing this out of proportion, but Ellie and Marcus say I'm too proud to admit I crossed a line. I don't want to lose our D&D group, but I'm not sorry for calling him out when he started the fight. Should I swallow my pride and apologize, or is it fair to hold my ground? AITA?